What's up, land blocks? So today we're going to be learning how to add the wings onto our Boeing 777. And this is part 2 of how to build a Boeing 777. So let's get started. And so the first thing we're going to be adding is going to be a plane. And now drag it up here. Oh, my bad. We're still in we need to enter object mode. I forgot that. We're gonna get a plane. Then we're gonna move it over here. We're gonna enter the Y camera mode. I'm gonna place it about here. Should be good. And now we're gonna scale it up. The wings are pretty big, so we're gonna have to also grab that. Now I'm gonna do that. Now, wings are not just like this. Actually, they have a lot more going behind them. So we're gonna actually have to enter edit mode, and we're gonna build what? So we're actually gonna mirror this. So we're gonna actually take this end and put it here in the middle. There we go. So now that we've done that, we're gonna actually get a modifier, add modifier, generate, mirror. And now we're gonna take the Y axis. So now we have this. We can only edit one part. This way it'll be perfectly symmetrical like the real airplanes. So now we're gonna add this. So we're gonna actually bring this a little bit backwards, like that. Yeah, like this. Now we're gonna extrude and make it smaller. So now our wings are looking like this. Now I want to make this a little bigger. Make sure it still gets smaller. So our wings are now looking like this. Just one problem. This is looking a little too big. So now this is looking better. Although I feel like I should be stretching out this part a little more. Like that. And now we're gonna extrude this and make this small, but not very small, because we still need to do something with it. So now we have our basic wings. We're gonna extrude, but when we click X, we're gonna now click Z. So now that we have this, we're gonna place it like this. And now, instead of doing now we're gonna delete the vertices, clip all these, and not subdivide. New edge slash face from vertices. Now we have a wingtip, as you can see. You can customize this wingtip because with these wingtips will actually sometimes vary between airline. Now, for my wingtip, I'm gonna keep it like this. And so now that it's like this, so I'm actually gonna equip the whole wing. I'm gonna take these and this and that and this and this. Everything except for this one point here. Oh yeah, and I'll also take this and that. So now that we've got that, I'm gonna subdivide twice. So now our wing can look much better. So this has not been subdivided because we didn't equip this face. But now that we've subdivided it, we're gonna actually round this out more. So this part should be good. Although I am gonna push this a little. Actually, I'm not gonna push that. I'm gonna push this up. And now the wings can look much smoother, as you can see. So we are going to make this much rounder. So we're gonna keep on doing this. Okay, so now our wings look much better, as you can see. Although they do look extra long, so that's why we're gonna click all. And now we're gonna squish it a little bit this way. Now they look perfect. There's only one problem. They're way, way, way too thin. So now that we have this, if we enter this mode, you can't even see it. So we're gonna add another modifier. It's in generate, and it's gonna be solidify. You want the picture solidify above mirror, and now you could set the solidifyness to whatever amount you want. So I'm gonna set mine to a little bit this way. Yeah. But I want to make my offset. You want to make it offset 1. That way it'll be above. So now that we got our offset, everything should be good now, right? So there's just one thing that we should still do. For insane realism, we're gonna rotate it on the X, no, on Y by 10. Never mind, by -5. Actually, -1. No, -2. There you go. -2, and that will actually make the wing look insanely more realistic. As for air, when it comes here like this, it bounces off like that, and that's what makes the plane fly. So now that we have our plane like that, we've built our wings. Now we're gonna build our tail fins. But before we leave, I'm gonna shade smooth. This way our wings will look much smoother. And we're gonna color it now too. So get back into edit mode, and I'm gonna make this say so I'm gonna make this be striped. Look at beep. Oh yeah, you want to do this. That way you can see your loop cuts. Actually, you don't need to loop cut here because everything is already a bunch of vertices. So we're gonna go with the color. No. Now this is gonna be named base material, and we are going to we're gonna enter object mode. Take this. Now we're gonna copy this code below, and now we're gonna enter here, and now we're gonna take this and copy this code. It's not the exact same, but this plane is looking pretty boring. So we're gonna enter back into edit mode. We're gonna add another color called stripes, and this color is gonna look like this, and it's gonna be all around the plane. So since we're in edit mode, you'll see this assign button. It's gonna assign those stripes. And now assign. So now that we have our airplane striped, if we go back into edit mode, we'll see that the solidification has not done anything, and it still looks really greatly striped. And we don't want to change that, so on to the next part. And before we leave, we're just gonna really quickly see how would the subdivision surface change the airplane. And based on what I see, everything must be behind, after, mirror must be last. And so everything seems to be better because now it's even rounder, and the edges, they're sharper, so and so the tail fins, they're much more smoother because we didn't subdivide them or change it. So we're gonna keep subdivision surface. And so now we are going to build the tail fins. So we're gonna take another plane. Actually, no, not a plane. We're gonna take a circle. Now we're gonna quickly slash it. Edit mode. Now we're gonna be taking all these vertices and delete the vertices. Now we're gonna click all vertices and make a new edge slash face from vertices. Now that we have that, we're gonna exit isolation mode slash, and we're gonna go backwards and place them. Place it here like this. Now we're gonna scale it up. And we're gonna put it like this. Now I'm gonna put it back here. And like this. And of course, like we did with the other one, we're gonna do -2 like this. Also for this one, because it's a good idea, we are actually gonna go back into edit mode. And so we're gonna take these, all of these. So basically it's like that. But we don't want the, okay, so we don't want the ones here. So you want to unequip it. And so now we're gonna slightly turn this. And now we're gonna bring it upwards. Now the reason we're making it like this is because this airplane is gonna be in the sky. Now in real airplanes it does bend more, but we want this one to look good, not super ultra duper realistic. So yeah. Anyway, back to these wings. So now that we have that, we'll want to make it so that its X position is 0. As I was saying, its X position is 0. My bad. Y position is 0. Okay, does the world hate me? What even happened? Although I did just realize, it seems like our circle is not even. And for some reason it's not. Really quickly delete this. Delete it. And I'll really quickly add another circle. And do everything we just did. Okay, so now that my circle thingy is more evenly placed, not sure why it was not uneven earlier. We're gonna scale it down after making Y 0. We're gonna bring it up and change Y and change the rotation Y to -2. So now that we have that and everything's even, we're gonna paint this. So I'm gonna actually, but first we're gonna see how would a subdivision surface do. And it seems like it's doing good, so we're gonna keep the subdivision surface again. And now we're gonna color this. So we're gonna actually go to here and take the stripes color. So we're gonna take this code, copy it, go here, no, base, space. And now we're gonna take this code, Control V. Now we have the same color as over there. So now that we have that, we're gonna start building the upper tail fin or the rudder. But so we're gonna add a plane. Then we're gonna flip it 90 degrees in the x-axis. Now we're gonna now that since it's all 0. Now we're gonna bring it here and bring it up. And now we're gonna enter edit mode and delete this. And now we're gonna take everything and make a new edge slash face. So we're gonna upgrade the tail fins later. Later in the next episode. So bye blend blocks. See you next time.